Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be pitching the concept for my new product, BabyGrow. BabyGrow is a service that allows you to pay as you grow. The app connects baby clothing and products to parents every month, saving them time, money, and waste. Put yourself in our users' shoes. You're 8 months pregnant, it's your first child, you know your baby's coming any day now. You know there's a lot of things you need to buy, but what do you need and when do you need them? When does your baby go to a high chair? When do they go from a Moses basket to a cot? How many baby grows do you need? If you're a single mum, how are you going to afford all of this? What do you do with the clothes once they're outgrown? So, what is the problem? Why do we need a service like BabyGrow? Well, for three main reasons. Let's start by looking at the cost. Buying baby clothes is expensive, and that's not even to mention the high price of prams, car seats, and cots. Research shows that parents in the UK spend over £500 in the first month of their child's life and around £11,500 in the first year. Another problem we have is waste. Babies outgrow up to 7 clothes sizes in the first year of their life. Parents may not have the time to sell these clothes or even take them to charity shops. Because of this, over 300,000 pieces of clothing head to landfill every week in the UK. Then there is convenience. Parents, particularly single parents, may not have the time, money, or resources to go and buy new products for their baby. Who looks after the baby whilst they go shopping for these clothes? Would you want to go shopping with your baby during a pandemic? So that's enough about problems, let's look at solutions. By offering a subscription package, parents are able to pay a lot less than full price for their items. And instead of paying £500 in the first month of the baby's life, how does £30 sound? As for waste, BabyGrow collects items that are no longer in use from parents, cleans them, and sends them off for another family to benefit from. And finally, convenience. According to Forbes, curation and personalization are one of the main benefits for users with subscription packages. The BabyGrow app will not only recommend products suited to the user's taste, but also track the baby's growth and age to recommend suitable products. This takes all the thinking out of it. Simply select the products you need and they'll be delivered right to your door. Good for you, good for baby, good for planet. Now let's break down how it works. Well, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1. Set up your account on the app with information about your baby and your style preferences. Step 2. Products will be shipped to you every month based on what your baby requires for their age. And step 3. When your baby has outgrown a product, we collect the items from you. Your old products go through quality assurance and are cleaned, repurposed, or repaired for others to use. So why this? Why now? We've all heard the recent news around fast fashion and its effect on our planet. The United Nations have 17 Sustainable Development Goals, and Goal 12 is for responsible consumption and production. By 2030, they aim to substantially reduce waste generation through prevention, reduction, recycling, and reuse. On average, there are around 750,000 babies born in the UK each year. If all those babies wore at least one pre-used BabyGrow, we could save 320 tonnes of carbon and 600 million litres of water. Another reason for why now is down to the rise in success of the subscription model. This is no longer just for gyms and TV. Now subscriptions allow you to have access to physical products more affordably and more conveniently. Next, let's take a look at our user personas. Now, it's important to note that none of this is based on primary research due to lack of ethics clearance at this point, but here are some potential types of users of BabyGrow. So first we have Paige. She's a young, single, soon-to-be mum. She worries about being able to pay for everything her daughter needs on one income and knowing what products to buy and when. Her main motivations for using this app are price and the advice and support that she will receive through product suggestions. Being able to pay monthly for higher priced items like prams will be a massive benefit for her. Next, we have Alyssa. She is the mother of her 11-month son, Alex. She worries about the waste that's involved with regularly buying her son new clothes and not knowing what to do with the old ones. Her primary motivation is sustainability and convenience. She has tried to buy secondhand in the past, however, struggles to find clothes that are in good enough condition for her son. She would benefit from the quality assured secondhand products that BabyGrow provides and the fact that they will take away her old ones for others to use. And finally, we have Isaac. As a marketing director with 2 kids, his primary motivation is convenience. He wants a method of shopping that's going to save him time, so when he does have a day off work, he can spend it with his family. The fact that items are shipped monthly means he won't have to go into shops, and product recommendations mean that he won't spend hours researching what his children need. So, when coming up with this idea, I was thrilled to think I'd come up with this completely unique, exciting, and money making idea. That excitement wore off slightly when a quick Google search revealed some competitor companies. These include Graceful Changes, Superlooper, and Bundly. So, let's consider how Babygrow would differ from these companies. First of all, other companies offer clothing only. This is great, but some of the highest cost parents have offer things like prams and furniture. So being able to pay monthly for these items and never really pay for the full price will be a huge benefit to parents. Second of all, these competitors are all websites, not apps. With Babygrow, you can track your baby's progress through an app that tells you what products you need and when you need them. This idea of curation and personalization will really benefit users. So here we have some mock-ups of how the user interface of Babygrow could look. Again, this isn't based on research, so this could change after speaking to my target audience. As you can see, these screens are shown on an iOS device. The goal would be to deploy the app on both the App Store and the Google Play Store. However, due to feasibility and product timelines, it may be more realistic to have it running on Android alone to begin with. The first screen shows part of the setup process of the app. So here it allows the user to select the style, traditional, fun, or modern, that they like for their child's clothing and other products, and based on this choice, the app will make recommendations for products. The second screen is the main screen that the user will see on the app once they've set up. This allows them to manage their next delivery, view other recommended products, shop all products, and view previous products that they've used. So if we were to click on the purple For Nathaniel section, it would take us to this third screen. Here, they can select the products that are appropriate for the 6 to 12 month age group. And when the user clicks on the checkbox, it will update the cost at the bottom, showing them their new subscription price. You will notice underneath the items, it reads from £1 a month. Well, when they click continue, it will take them to our fourth screen, which allows them to view different types of car seats by swiping through options. This will enable them to see other brand options, various product features, and how much this will add on to their subscription in terms of cost. Now let's move on to branding. So here we have some possible app icons. I've tried a variety of both text and image-based icons to see which work best in terms of aesthetic and readability. I wanted to focus on the idea of growth, which you can see in the sunflower icon. I also considered the image of a stork, which connects the idea of it being an app for babies, as well as a product delivery service. When I can speak to my target audience, I will be able to get some feedback in terms of what they prefer in terms of design and then redesign accordingly. So, as a real world project, here are some of the costs we would be looking at. In terms of budget, the highest upfront cost will be buying stock. This includes pushchairs, baby grows, cots, and more. But due to the subscription model, the business will always be receiving payments each month, meaning the stock that is purchased will soon be paid off. And after this, the stock that was bought will just be rented by various users, meaning the items will pay for themselves and create a profit. Of course, other costs involved would be developing the app, distributing the application on the App Store or Google Play Store, as well as postage and packaging costs. And finally, we have our project timeline. This is broken down into small tasks, and the numbers at the top represent the number of weeks. Any task that involves speaking to the target audience, I've allowed more than a week for, simply because there are often delays with this if users have to reschedule, for example. Doing this chart ensures that we're on track in creating the app and not missing out on any of the key stages. So what do we think? Instead of £11,000 a year, how does £30 a month for sustainable, good quality and curated products delivered to your door sound? Thank you for listening. If you have any questions or feedback, I would love to hear it. Please feel free to get in touch with me on my email address. Thank you.